What's up, and welcome to another episode of our Speakeasy podcast with
Ken.
and John.
What is up, guys?
What's going on?
Welcome to the Speakeasy.
I wanted to do like a game show voice. Welcome to another episode of Family Feud.
Remember Roddy? Come on down.
Come on down.
What happened? He passed away, or he just stopped?
Oh, he became a wrestler, right? Roddy Piper?
No.
Oh, that's not the same guy?
What are you talking about? Price is Right.
Yeah, I don't know. He can't be still around. If Bob Barker's dead, that dude's got to be dead.
Yeah, he was pretty old. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. And that was years ago, too, so I'm not sure. But he stayed on there for a while. It's like that guy from Jeopardy that still stays on, the guy, the announcer guy.
Yeah.
Or whatever. He's still there, so which is cool. Nice to see a familiar voice.
Absolutely.
Okay, so have you been watching golf lately?
I love golf.
Yeah,
and I see you're recently getting into it as well.
Yeah. I never had a passion or desire to watch it much.
I like watching,
but I watch it. So anything PGA related or anything. So with that, recently with the whole golfing PGA and all that stuff, Elijah Craig brought out a bottle, and they do this I think every year.
Yeah.
Because I have another one from another year. I actually had gone to this is the first time I ever did this, ever. I went to Somerville Super Saver, and I bought a bottle of bourbon, and I returned it. And I've never done that before.
What?
So here's the deal. It was a little bit pricier than I would have liked, and it was a Elijah Craig PGA.
Okay.
But it turns out it was last year's, which I have.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't realize it until I was putting it in my car, and I was like, oh, shoot, this is last year's one. And I'm like, I specifically wanted a backup of this one. I wanted the backup of it because it was like, the store I actually did get it from, it was like $39.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it should be.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a $40 bottle.
Yeah, so it wasn't, and then, like I said, I paid a little bit more. It came in like a nicer box and this and that. And I'm like, oh, God, I don't even want this one. I thought maybe this one just didn't come with the box when I bought it, but now it made all the sense in the world that it was the wrong one.
Right.
But yeah, this is their PGA. And the reason why specifically I wanted another backup of this is because it's unique. And why is it unique? Is because it's a different proof.
Yeah.
And I didn't know until I got it, and I'm looking at it, and I see small batch, and I see 108?
108 proof?
And typically small batch is
93, 94? Mostly 94.
Yeah. Yes. Is it coming 93 too or no?
I don't know. It might not be the small batch that's 93, but they do
Okay.
have a 93 something. It might be the rye, maybe.
Okay. I know the Toasted's 94.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was like, this is interesting that it's 108. While I pour this, John's going to tell you a little bit about it.
Yeah, so we actually did a little research on it, and 108 is paying homage to the, how many years? This is the 108th PGA Championship tournament that they're playing this year.
Okay.
So they upped the proof to match the year, 108 years.
I like how they did that.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. So it's not like it's a barrel strength or anything, because if they're matching proofs, are obviously
they're
adding their watar.
Yeah.
To,
Yeah, it's controlled.
Yeah. I mean, does it say anything on the bottle itself? Crafted with Brown, Honor Historic, Newtown Square, PA. Okay. So that's the honor. And I mean,
yeah. And then looking it up, it said it's between what did I say it was? 8 and 12. Yeah, it's roughly aged between 8 and 12 years,
which is pretty good.
Focus more on 8 years,
mm-hmm.
and it's 78% corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley.
Okay, pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty dark.
Yeah, it's like a
medium.
Medium. Yeah, it's a medium color.
Yeah, it looked darker on the wood here.
And it looks a little viscosity there, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's nice and oily and tasty in our mouth. But let's get this nose. I feel like we haven't done this in a while.
I know, right?
I feel rusty right now.
I know. I got ethanol right off the bat.
Yeah, I agree. And sometimes when you get that, it makes it a little bit harder to distinguish anything else, because if that's kind of in your face,
just gotta breathe a little bit.
It's a fresh crack too, but yeah, I feel the heat. I feel like my nose hairs kind of.
The heat is on.
Yeah, it is on.
I got a little vanilla. You know, your average
Yeah, I'm getting maybe a hint of like an apple, but
Okay.
you're getting that vanilla. I'm getting maybe a hint of apple. I don't know if you get that at all, but
I do. Green.
yeah, some green notes. Okay. All right. I mean, you could smell some of that grain.
It's weird for it being a low rye. Like I feel like I smell rye though.
Yeah.
You know, could be that ethanol, that fresh crack.
Yeah, I can see a hint of mint maybe,
Yeah, yeah.
which sometimes you get with that rye.
Oh, I do smell that green apple a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah.
And I'm getting some kind of almost like a slight malty or some kind of grain maybe in there, but I don't know.
That malted barley.
I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't think I would get much off this just from because I was getting all that heat.
yeah.
But oh god, I did this backwards on my paper.
It is your first time.
I know. I put taste first, then nose. All right. Cheers.
That's delightful.
That is really good.
That is very good.
Yeah, it's got nice flavor that
Oh, yeah.
lingers.
It's not ethanol forward like the nose was.
Yeah,
This is nice.
yeah. It's
Slight hug.
yeah. Let me
Nothing
try it
crazy.
again.
Look how the legs slide down the glass.
Yeah, yeah. It does. I see that in mine too.
I got a lot of butterscotch.
Okay, let's talk. So you're getting that butterscotch.
That green apple does come through a little bit. Like I'm still
Yeah.
tasting it, almost like a caramel apple. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Like that sweetness.
So you're getting that kind of that green apple.
Oaky too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm getting that oak. I'm getting that heat. I'm getting a little. I'm getting kind of that. On the finish, I'm kind of getting a brown sugar.
Mm-hmm. There's something else going on in there when you mix it with the water. I wish there was a little bit more finish though. I don't know about you, but it's lingering here a tiny bit, but it kind of goes away real quick when you finish it up.
It's funny that you mention that. I think I'll be completely honest. I'm only getting it up here. I'm not getting a hug.
Are you? See,
Yeah.
I feel it a little bit
I'm
here,
not really getting a hug.
but it goes away real fast right here.
Yeah.
I wish the hug was a little bit tighter, a
Yeah.
little bit warmer.
Yeah, I'm not really. I don't know. So, and
Honestly, this it's not tasting its proof.
yeah.
If you told me this was still 94, I would think it was 94,
Yeah, it's nice.
unless they lied.
Yeah, but on that, not if we went off by our nose, because on our nose, I felt like it was coming in stronger.
Nose, it felt like it was gonna be 120.
Yeah, it was definitely more heat on that. I mean, the finish. You know what I'm getting, John?
What are you getting?
I'm getting a kind of like a chocolate or dark chocolate note on the finish.
Okay.
Because right now, that's kind of what I'm tasting, you know? Like that brown sugar, that dark chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything else.
This is good. I like this.
Yeah. For a $39 bottle,
It's perfect.
yeah.
But there's not too much going on in there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's it's a very simple, easy drinking glass, especially
Yeah.
for 108.
Yeah, I kind of like want to like go back to the store I got it from, see if I can get more.
I
Because
want
it is a solid.
Yeah, I would like to see if I can find that anywhere.
Yeah. Well, I went there. I went to God. I got it from God. I forgot the name of the store, but it's down in like Bridgewater, and I was with my wife at the time. There's a Costco down there, so we went to Costco.
Yeah, she was only your wife at that time.
Yes, only
She's
at
gone.
that time. And I was like, she was packing the car from Costco, and she doesn't. I don't know. She doesn't want me around because she knows I'm going to frustrate her. So I'm like, all right, I'll meet you at the liquor store on the other side of the parking lot. And then she ended up picking up a couple of bottles of wine or whatever.
Nice.
And she's brings it to the counter, and she goes to me. She's like, "Oh, you're not getting anything?" I was like, "Nah." I'm like, I didn't see anything I really wanted. There was a rare character behind the glass that looked pretty cool. It was like a Jersey themed one. Like,
Oh, nice.
which was cool. But I was like, I got so many damn rare characters I got to still open. And then I'm like, I'm looking at, they had a shelf behind the counter, and I'm looking up, and I was like, "At the PGA up there?" And they're like, "Yep." I'm like, sold.
So it wasn't on the floor; it was behind the counter.
I was behind the counter, and it was a 1 bottle limit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, I wonder if you could still find this, right? Because the PGA Championship, that's. Oh wait, was that the Masters? When's the PGA Championship?
I don't know. I don't know offhand.
Because what's his name just won the Masters, right?
Yeah.
That dude.
McAvoy.
Macaroni.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it still I mean, if you find it, I mean, I know people were looking for it because I bought my first bottle at Gary's in Bernardsville, and then I got the second one at the store I was at.
Okay.
And because I was just like, I wish I could find another. And I know people were looking for them online, like on our Jersey groups. They're like, anyone see that PGA bottle? And, and I think I actually commented, I'm like, I saw my at Gary's in Bernardsville, but then when I saw it here at this other store.
My wife was watching one of our episodes, and she said I should take my glasses off because you can't see my eyes. There's reflections. Now I can't see.
Yes, but we redid the lighting,
I
so it
know.
shouldn't be an issue anymore.
Now I can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, but it's not going to. It shouldn't reflect now because remember it was all the lights. We changed some lighting around here, so that we don't have it all glaring on our face necessarily.
So can I put my glasses?
I think you can, but unfortunately, I had to change some camera settings, and the screen that we look at, that the video output is not coming on the screen, the monitor now. So we're looking at a little tiny camera lens again. So we'll fix that maybe.
Oh
after.
yeah, this was back in May.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a month ago. It's not too long ago.
No. Yeah. So all right. So maybe there's still some bottles out there then.
Yeah. I'm sure you can find them. I'm sure people sell them. I mean, I don't know if people will jack up the price on the secondary, but who knows?
Classic Elijah Craig's. I mean, we're big Elijah Craig fan. This guy's a huge Elijah Craig fan.
I love Elijah
He's got
Craig.
the barrel. He's got the bottles.
Yeah.
He's got this whole setup over there.
I like Kevin Hill in general.
Yeah. So good stuff.
Yeah.
Elijah Craig, PGA. If you see it, $39.99.
Yeah, check it out.
Damn.
Bring it with you when you go to play golf.
Hell yeah.
Put that on the golf cart. And,
Easy sipping. This is good.
Yeah, you have a good time.
Appreciate it.
Cheers
Cheers,
to
brother.
that.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Speaking of sports, Karmelo Anthony shot somebody.
He didn't shoot. He stabbed somebody.
He stabbed somebody. Well, I mean, it's not funny, but
We're laughing because he's got the same name as a professional basketball or a retired professional basketball player. Yeah.
Good Nick. Well, I didn't like him. I wasn't a fan. That's when I stopped watching the Knicks when they got him because I never liked him.
Yeah. Every time I heard his name, though, I thought of like a candy bar or something like that.
Yeah, right. Carmelo.
Yeah, it just sounds like something that you'd buy on the shelf of a mini mart.
And then when I first heard about this, I didn't know the story. I just kept people were like, "Oh, Karmelo Anthony got there. Carmelo Anthony." And I'm like, "What the hell did he do?" And I'm looking. I'm like, "He stabbed a kid."
Yeah.
What the hell? Meanwhile, like he's on TV, like at the Knicks game. I'm like, how is he there?
I know he probably doesn't like that
No.
it's the same name. He's probably like.
And then I looked into it and I looked it up and I've been following it for the past week because it's crazy. It's a crazy story.
Yeah, it is. It is. So basically. What was it? Was it a track meet or something? Or
yeah, it was a track meet.
And
I guess it was a high school or college? They were high school, right?
Yeah, I think it was high school. I guess it was raining, and a bunch of the kids from the one side, the opponents, the kid who got stabbed, basically, were in a tent, just kind of get out of the rain or whatever. And the Carmelo Anthony guy came into the tent.
Right, to get out of the rain. Well, that's the story.
That's the story.
That's the story.
But I guess there was a little bit of a confrontation.
Yeah, they told him to get out and leave.
Yeah.
And he said, don't touch me, and maybe I don't have to go nowhere or, whatever.
Yeah.
They did.
Well, he had brought a knife with him. It was apparently a pocket knife, I think.
A knife in his backpack.
Yeah. And he had brought a knife with him. I guess maybe there was some. Who knows what happened inside this tent? So that we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly what was.
I mean, we can only go on what the witnesses said happened.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. And apparently, Anthony's side were trying to pull like witnesses that they actually proved that they weren't witnesses.
Yeah, they screwed up his whole defense.
Yeah.
But apparently he got into maybe a push. The kid he's what was his name?
I forget, but
I forget too.
regardless,
Austin something maybe.
Yeah, and he was white.
White.
And I guess apparently it's kind of a white town in general there or something.
Yeah.
But so that's, I guess, which adds to the to the fuel with certain things. But yes, and he said, "Get out of here," and he shoved him out of the tent. And then Karmelo came back with his knife and stabbed him in the heart.
Stabbed him right in the heart, lacerated it, and he died. In the hospital.
Yeah,
there was basically no way he was not going to die the way it stabbed him.
Yeah, and well, he killed someone.
Yeah.
Now on the Anthony side, they're saying that, well, it was self-defense and everything, but I mean, what happened to just brawling?
Yeah, throw down, man.
Throw down.
Throw down.
Get a fight. You want to get a fight, whatever. You want to fight.
Everybody needs a weapon.
Yeah, I mean, you're entering a tent with opponents from the other side.
Yeah. I don't want to say you're looking for trouble, but you had to know that there had to have been some kind of trouble brewing if you're going in there.
Yeah. And then he, right after the fact, I feel like this has been going on for a little bit. I could have sworn I remember on the news, he said something along the lines with, "I'll be out in no time. I'm fine." Like he was bragging about it.
Well, I think he got a little cocky.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
He's like, "They ain't going to charge me." And he was extremely cocky, and he was very, like, there was no remorse, nothing of that sort.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I shouldn't have stabbed this kid in the heart.
Right.
And that kid was a twin brother, actually.
Yeah.
And, he had a family that cared about him. So,
but on the other side, the kid who did get stabbed also, I believe, I don't want to say has a history of being, but they were like, the tough guy wannabes, hunters, you know what I mean?
Okay.
What state was this? Was this Texas?
Yeah, I think it was Texas.
Right.
Because I know they were saying something about stand your ground and all this or whatever.
Yeah, because Texas has those self-defense laws.
Yeah.
But that didn't work. That law didn't work for him.
Well, I think it was different, though. It was different because it was almost like it was instigated and...
Yeah, I mean, I guess they try to make it out like he was the aggressor maybe, or the instigator. And if you're the instigator, you can't be defending yourself.
Yeah. Yes, you're kind of, if you're causing trouble, then they might shove you. It's like me. If I go to some guy and I say, "Oh, your wife's hot," or something, or I do something, well, you kind of deserve to get shoved or punched in the face or something. You're kind of whatever.
Yeah. Then you turn around and stab him. You're kind of the guy in trouble.
Yeah. And not just stab when you murdered someone.
Yeah, murder. Yeah. And the problem now, though, is that it's turning into a black and white thing now. Now it's a race thing. And that's, I see both sides.
Yeah.
With it being a race thing. But you got to take that away, man. You murdered somebody.
Yeah.
You murdered somebody.
It's just you kill someone, there's got to be repercussions, And here's the thing, and there's been a lot of complaints because they say it was an all-white jury and everything of that sort.
Which it wasn't, but...
Yes, apparently there was Latinos and there was
there just
Asian
wasn't any African-American black people.
Yes, but here's the thing, and you've served on a jury. You know how it is.
Sure.
Do both sides get to pick the jury?
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
So don't complain about something if you're part of the defense, and you had that option too to pick whatever jury you wanted.
So the parents of Karmelo Anthony, who were playing the race card, there's no blur, and all the people, there were no black people. It was white. It was set up. Blah, blah. Well, no, then blame your lawyer.
Yeah. Yes. And here's the truth of it when it comes to what's really probably going on right here. The family here's where the schemes start coming in.
Uh-oh.
I honestly think that, and sometimes, I don't want to. All right, let me not say that. I honestly think that the family told him to plead not guilty. And they told him to plead not guilty so that this will drag on longer, so that they can get more money for their GoFundMe.
Wow.
And I think that they were trying to take money, not extort, is that the word? But they made this, they blew everything up into this huge thing, this whole race thing, and now you have people donating to their GoFundMes, and they're getting all this money, and they just basically delayed the inevitable. And they probably, in turn, screwed him even more because he pled not guilty.
Yeah.
So for their own selfish reasons, this family, for their own selfish reasons, they probably screwed their son more, or whatever, sibling, or whatever he may be to these people. But they got their payday, so they're probably happy.
$634,000.
There you go.
$634,000.
If you got $634,000 and you complain about the jury because you're that's on your lawyer, and you obviously don't know what you're doing.
They used the money on moving and living expenses. Wow.
This is just a theory. I don't know, but I think that there was more. They wanted to delay the inevitable so that they can collect.
Did he have? They couldn't afford a lawyer. Did he have like a public defender?
I don't know, but if you have $634,000, you can afford a lawyer.
But that came after the fact.
Yeah, they've been getting money for some time though. Before this whole,
Yeah. And then he had a public defender. Now he wants to appeal because he was penniless and can't afford a lawyer. Went with the public defender.
Then what was the point of the GoFundMe? What was the point of it? To pay the family so they could use their living expenses? This is what I'm talking about.
They're calling him the public defender who sucked at his job.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but something's fishy here, man. Something's fishy with that whole scheme.
So what did he get? He got
35?
35 years.
Chance of parole and half that, I think.
17.
Yeah.
So he'll be 36 years old when he's able to come out, right? Because he's 19 now. It happened when he was 17. There was more outrage too when his bond was originally, when this first happened and he was arrested, was $1 million, and he got it cut down to $250,000 or $200,000, and he's been living at home.
Okay.
He was under house arrest instead of sitting in jail, so you can't even take off time served. You're going in, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens when you come up for parole.
Well, I think that's all on your behavior and all that stuff.
I mean, to come out in 17 years after stabbing somebody in the chest and killing them.
Yeah. And apparently he'll
still be young enough to start a family.
He was smart. Apparently he was educated, smart, and
I don't think he was. I don't want to say thug-like. Like, he did look like he was a clean-cut, normal kid. But
I don't know, John. I would have said that, but after the fact, when it happened, the way he acted was thug-like to me. I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be this and that and whatever.
I wasn't paying attention more in the beginning. I've been paying attention lately
because it's been lately in the news.
Yeah.
So when it originally was in the news, he was bragging about how he's like, I ain't getting charged.
I didn't see much of that.
Yeah.
I did see him break down crying though, shaking.
I'm sorry. I don't feel bad though. I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
You whatever. You can still live a life when you get out of jail.
Yeah.
You took a life that someone cannot ever have.
Yeah. And I believe that's what the dad said, right? When he was when they were, because you know how the family's allowed to say something in court, and I believe that's what he said. He goes, "You're going to come out and you're going to have a life. My son's life is gone. We're never getting him back.
Yeah.
He can't have children. He can't have a wife."
Yep.
It's almost like, did you watch that documentary on Netflix, The Crash?
No.
With the girl, you heard about it. Though,
I
right?
heard. I know the
thing.
story.
Yeah,
Yes, I know the story well.
So she's up for parole. She'll be up for parole at some point. But I don't see her really ever getting out because apparently she's a little bit of trouble in jail too.
Yeah, they're stupid. These kids are so freaking dumb. Like, that's the thing. She's talking about, like, she seems to have absolutely no concern that she lost 2 of her friends.
No, because I believe that was her purpose. Well,
yes,
for one of them anyway.
Yeah,
and the other one she just didn't give a shit about.
Yeah, she killed him.
Crazy.
She killed him. But yeah, back to Anthony case. Yeah, I there's a lot going on there. I think there's some fishy stuff going on there. I don't know. I think I don't know, man. In my opinion, I think he should got more years.
Yeah, I agree.
You took someone's life.
Or do the 35 without parole, without the option for parole. Make him do the full 35.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, because if he's...
You would come out and when he's 54.
Instead of like 35.
Instead of 35.
Yeah. Which to me is...
That's a big difference. You can still get married, have a family. I mean, you could, I guess, at 54 too, but at least you're kind of an old man. Like,
yeah. And then you see that the people, like, who is it? Like, I always get them all confused because I'm not a fan of the music. Not maybe Cardi B or something, or one of those. Yeah. One of them was like, "I'm disgusted." And this and
it
that.
was her. It was her.
And this is, like, why are you disgusted? He took someone's life.
Because it's the race card, man. It was the no black jurors.
Yeah,
you're making an example of a black kid. Well, all right. So then let's do this. Who's the guy? The guy that killed the blonde chick on the train?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He hasn't started trial yet. He can't be in trial. He's mentally not well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't play that shit.
Yeah.
I hate that. It goes both ways. Oh, the white boy killed the black kid, and he didn't get all that.
Man on the bus came from behind just a girl that was just chilling on her phone, was minding her own business just because she was white.
Yeah. The brother has killed somebody before. The sister just got arrested.
Too. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a messed up family. But how could you possibly play the race card with that?
Yeah. Yeah. Who's killing more? That's the thing. But here's the thing, too. Why aren't there protests when it's black-on-black crimes?
Right.
There's never,
No.
And there's more of that than the other,
Yeah. And I'm not trying to sound racist, but just drop the race card. Just one person killed another person.
Yeah.
Black, white, blue, red, green. Somebody killed another person.
Yes. It's murder.
It's murder.
It doesn't matter what color you are. It's murder. You just stab someone in the heart. It's murder. There's nothing more to that,
Yeah, like you said before. I mean, just what happened to good old-fashioned throwing down? You fight. If you felt threatened, fight. Or if you felt threatened, leave.
Yeah.
They were telling you to leave.
Yeah.
Who whips out a knife? If you were to...
And it wasn't...
I'd be too scared to stab somebody and that happens. I'd rather you beat me up.
And it wasn't like he even punched him. He just shoved him. Like, hey, get out of here, you know? That's not...
They said he thought he was going to get jumped.
Oh, my God. So you stab him in the heart.
That's crazy.
I'm going to get jumped. So I'm going to murder you, There's something off there, man. And it should... And that's the thing. They took something where it should be people protesting on the kid who got murdered's behalf. That's whose people should be protesting. That's the people who should be angry.
You don't see them.
Yeah. Those are the ones who should be angry. But they turned it around that, no, the murderer is the one that we're going to protest for. It baffles me. It baffles me.
We live in backwards land now. This world is totally different.
My God.
Our children are doomed. Our old age is doomed.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Knick game the other night.
No,
when President Trump was there and they booed the shit out of him.
I don't know if they booed him, dude. I disagree, man.
I heard it with my own ears.
I think there was there was yays and maybe there could have been boos there, but I also heard I think there was also people chanting USA as well. But they're gonna put what they're gonna want to put on TV.
I just think we live in a country of no respect.
Yeah.
We don't respect authority. Mm-hmm. We don't respect our elders. It's just we live in a lost land right now.
But you know who's going to fix it? Our children. We raise our kids. I'm sorry, man. I raised my kid right.
I raised my kids right too, but
Yeah.
they're the minority, dude.
But I don't care. But they're gonna have that old. They're gonna have our mentality. I think in the end, and at some point they're gonna, what do they say? Good always.
Good is always over evil.
Prevails. That's the word. Yeah. Good always prevails over evil, and it's going to come through eventually. And all we can do, John, as parents, is we can only speak for ourselves, and we can only do for ourselves. And, if my kid says, oh, well, Jack's parents said, I don't care what Jack's parents decide.
Oh, yeah.
They don't sound too bright to me.
Said, I beat my kids every Friday night just so they know if they do something wrong, this is what's going to
Like I said, we can only do what, we learn from our parents too as well. I learned from my parents. I learned what to do and what not to do.
And honestly, we learn from each other's parents. You know what I mean? Because we were all together so much. Like, everybody's parent was the parent. And I said that recently with our softball league, our recreation softball league wrapped up. And, it's like summer softball starting for travel. And a couple of parents were talking, and it's like, if you ever see my kid doing this, you ever see my kid? And it's like, we're all each other's, parent. Like, we all look out for each other. And that's what's missing in some of these kids' lives. It's like some of them parents, they just don't give a shit. They don't give a shit who you're hanging out with.
Yeah.
And they just want to do that.
I hate I've heard parents say it before, and they'll admit it. Oh, yeah, it was probably my kid doing something stupid, or it was my kid that was being a bully, or my kid doing, oh, yeah, and then they laugh it off. No, you got to fix that.
You should be like, that better not be my kid.
Yeah.
That better not be my kid.
Yes, and they laugh it off like it's like, that's just kids. No, it's not just kids. You're not teaching your kid right. You're not teaching them the way that they should be acting.
We live in backwards land.
Yeah.
Backwards
But that's
land.
part of the problem, though. It's the parenting. And now all these people protesting, whatever. What are you teaching your children now? It's okay. There's going to be people that are going to have your back when you kill someone?
Yeah.
Is that what you're teaching your kid right now?
Well, I'll bring it right back to that crash documentary. The father, because he was, we love you. We know you didn't do it. We love you.
Yeah.
He got fired from his job. He was a teacher. He was an IT teacher or something. Got fired because of the way he was on that documentary.
Yeah.
Dude, your daughter killed somebody.
Yeah.
There's full almost evidence that she just maliciously killed somebody. She didn't try to slow down, and then they tried to do, she had a medical. No, she didn't have a medical episode. And she smoked weed every day and got high as a fucking kite and drove around everywhere. How would you not? How are you sticking up?
Yep. He was an idiot. And she deserves to be in jail.
I mean, I tell my kid, you did the crime. You're doing the time, man. You messed up. You went away from how I raised you.
And just to show that we're not trying to pull any kind of race thing, she's white. She's
white. So
she's an idiot. She deserves to be in jail. That's it. You do something stupid like that, you kill others, you deserve to be in jail. I don't care what race you are, what color, and it doesn't matter. You do something stupid, you pay the consequences.
Yep.
But then, now let's revisit another old case that we've talked about on the podcast. The shooter killed Charlie Kirk. His father turned him in. They turned him in.
Yeah, he did the right thing. Absolutely.
Yeah. You see, that's my son. And he did what he had to do. He recognized everything, all the pieces, everything was coming together. Yep. I think he actually...
And the kid was probably mentally ill, and he was probably...
Well, I think he actually knew someone that... Or maybe he knew someone that was like the chief of police over there. He said, can you tell him to come over here? I need...
right.
This is how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And, just because that's...
Would you turn your kid in? We probably went over this. Right?
I listen, man. I don't want to get into it, but it all comes down to just raise your kid right. That's it.
Raise your kid right, and you don't
have to worry about
situation.
that, and you don't have to even think about situations like that. Yeah. So, But
hey, on brighter news, FIFA started, right?
Yeah, World Cup.
The World Cup started. So FIFA is in our neighborhood, causing all types of chaos.
If you don't know, we're Jersey guys.
Yes, sir.
So it's going to be interesting. They're raising all the prices for commutes over to there and everything. And
It's just the way they're going about it is sick, man. You can't bring your own car there.
Yeah.
So there's no parking. There's not a parking lot. You can't drive there. You can't bring a car. If you take an Uber or a Lyft,
which they're allowing now. I don't think they originally did.
no, yeah, now they're allowing it, but they're getting dropped off about a mile away from the stadium, maybe 3/4 of a mile away from the stadium. It's not like right in front.
Yeah.
No, you gotta walk. And you can't walk more than a mile to the stadium. They catch you walking on the side roads to the stadium, you will be arrested on certain roads. This is insane. It's insanity. They're redoing and making streets for this.
Yeah.
They changed the name of the damn stadium.
Did they?
It's not MetLife Stadium anymore.
What is it?
Just for FIFA, just for the World Cup. It's New York, New Jersey Stadium or something like that. Yeah, they blocked the MetLife. It's gone.
Okay.
They took this they replanted new grass the way they want it to be planted.
Okay.
And it's mass hysteria.
I mean, I could see the hype behind it, and I could see why they're going these extra measures, because how often is a World Cup in America?
Well, it was here in '94, wasn't it? I don't remember it being chaotic. I remember drinking in the parking lot there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit out of control. I think that there's they need to hire better people that make these decisions. And you know what though? It's like, what really? It's not even all that pisses me off, John. It's the fact that it's not affordable for the people who actually live in this area. The people in our area, or more your area, have to deal with all the traffic headaches and all that stuff, and you don't even get some kind of like incentive or discount or anything to go to the game.
Nope.
It's like crazy, ridiculously priced.
What I understand, I should have looked at this before. They're even going to be closing down like Route 3 by the stadium to public traffic.
Yeah.
How are you going to get from A to B sometimes? It's going to take hours.
Okay, just to give you guys a background who aren't from New Jersey or our area, it's a very congested area just to begin with, without a World Cup there. And people rely on certain highways and certain things to get to where they need to get. If it's work, be it wherever, and they rely on that. So now you're actually more the reason why they should give Jersey residents like some kind of discount or something to actually see a game. The people that are going to go see these games are either are super rich, or it's somebody's company that says, "Hey, I got World Cup tickets. You want to go?" They're not real fans. Don't you want the real fans there? Don't you want the people who really know the sport and want to see the game, or instead of some corporate office that got 20 tickets at whatever rate, it's a.
Actually, I think you have one of the teams out here by you. They're practicing and training in Morristown, and they're staying in Morristown, I believe. One of the hotels there.
Yeah, I think Morocco's out by my job in Warren. They're at the hotel over there. Yeah, they were talking about it today.
Paraguay or somebody's out here, or maybe some type of African team. Somebody's out here.
I don't know. Well, I'm not going to the World Cup game, but I was just telling John before this, I am going to a Liverpool-Wrexham
That's cool.
Game out Yankee Stadium at the end of July. And I got tickets yesterday, and I'm ready to go, man. I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be I'm
Yankee Tavern, here you come.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Liverpool, and it was always one of those things. I wonder if I'll ever get to see them, because I don't go to England really. So, but now it's cool that they're playing out here, so I get to watch them.
Yeah, very nice.
Is it Stan's? Is there a bar called Stan's?
Stan's is the
I saw that.
Stan's is the old school bar there.
Yeah.
They've gotten bigger. When I went there, it was a little bar.
Yeah.
Not little, but it's now it's like it's the place to go.
I saw something outside. Like I was looking at photos. It said women. If you come in topless, you get a free drink or something. I was like, that's the place now.
And now if you go into Yankee Taverns there, and then there's another bar there. And the bar, it looks like a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
And then you walk in the back, and it opens up, and it's huge, man. It's huge. There's a Taco Bell Express window in there.
All right.
And it's right across.
Well, let me ask you this, because I should probably talk to you off camera, but is it worth it to hang out in the Bronx, or should I just take a cab to like near MSG or something?
Well, I mean, if the game's in the Bronx, there's a lot of bars right by the stadium there.
Yeah.
I would go and hang out with the soccer fans, absolutely.
Yeah.
Before the game. After the game, you might want to head out and go somewhere else.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Good to know.
If you take that train back to Penn Station, go hang out, in the city.
So,
But pregame, and I would definitely hit the bars
all right,
around
cool.
the stadium.
Cool.
100%.
So yeah, I'm excited to do that. So like I said, back to World Cup. We're recording a few days before this releases, so everything's kind of just starting now.
Just starting today, I believe, was the first matches. Today,
Yeah. So,
and I believe, this comes out Tuesday. A couple days ago was the first match at the former MetLife Stadium.
and we purposely did not talk about the Knicks because there's going to be like a game or two in between there. So
Yeah. At this point, we'll just be transparent. At this point, they're up 3-1.
and it was a sick game.
The
that
best
just
game
happened.
ever was last night.
Yeah. So,
And they could end it on Saturday or not.
but this will be out by then.
We don't know.
So-
Shout out to Karmelo Anthony.
Not Carmel. I was always a Spree. I like Spreewell.
Yeah, man, we're old school. Allen Houston, Spreewell, those guys were great.
Yeah. But I mean, for us, like the Knicks was the Starks, Ewing, Mason, Oakley, Rivers.
Yep. Pick somebody.
Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson.
Don't you love when Larry Johnson came to the Knicks, man?
Oh,
it was like
yeah.
because you always liked him
He's
as a
at
Hornet.
every game, dude.
Yeah.
He's at every game.
Is he?
man.
Did he like? I know, like I don't know if it works like that with basketball, but I know in football you can retire as whatever team that you kind of, they sign you for a day and whatever. Is he like? Because he was everyone. I think when they think Larry Johnson, they think Hornet.
They don't think Knicks. Well, yeah.
You don't think the Knicks necessarily.
It was him and because when you
Muggsy
go back
Bogues.
and play NBA jams, you always pick Larry Johnson and
Was it Muggsy?
No, who's the other guy?
Oh, Hardaway? No. No. That was
Was it Kenny Henderson?
I remember it was Malone and Stockton.
Yeah. It was Barkley and Kevin Johnson on the Suns.
I always chose Malone and Stockton. It was the best combination. It was a Ewing and Starks, probably.
Ewing and Starks.
And
everybody had the Hornets pullover jackets. Remember back in the day? Even if you didn't like the Hornets, that's what you
Yeah, I know.
you took.
I had a Knicks one.
Oh, Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning.
Oh, Alonzo Mourning, duh.
See, now when I think of Alonzo Mourning, I think of him in the Miami Heat. I don't think of him as
What about Shaq? Magic, right?
the original arcade was Larry Johnson and Kendall Gill.
Oh,
and
Kendall
then they
Gill.
changed it to Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning.
Interesting.
Yeah. And the Heat was Hardaway and Shaq.
Hardaway and Shaq.
Yeah. And the Lakers was Magic and not Kareem. I think he was a white dude. I don't remember.
And Lakers would have been
And it was Jordan and
Pippen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun times.
God,
That was basketball was good. I mean, I still watch basketball. Honestly.
shakalaka.
Yeah. He's on
heating.
fire.
He's heating up.
He's on fire.
And then when you're on fire, you could do flips.
the ball's in flames.
Yeah, that was the best game, man. I could play that all day.
But so I kind of went away from the Knicks when it was the whole that whole Marbury. Well, Marbury was when Spree was there. I kind of liked him, but once Carmelo Anthony came, I wasn't a fan of him. I didn't like them.
That's kind of when I dipped
People
out,
say
I think.
he was a great Knick, but I didn't like him.
Yeah.
And now I'm back, man. I love the team they have, and
Well, it's nice to see him.
I never stopped watching. I just wasn't into it as much as I have been in the last few years.
I can't. If you told me who was on the 1999 team, I'm not going to be able to help you too much, So I can't say I was a consistent, steady Knick fan.
All right.
I was a huge Knick fan when we were younger.
Yeah.
With the lineup I was just telling you about. I used to watch every freaking game. I loved the Knicks back then. I had my Knicks starter jacket, I had I was very into the Knicks.
Ewing was still on that 99 team, like when they made it to the final.
Maybe I'm thinking a little bit later. Yeah, they lost to Spurs in the final. Yeah.
It's those early 2000 teams.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, that's probably a better way to describe it. I saw Patrick Ewing one time. I was at I used to go to those like car shops, those fancy car, like you get in your exhaust systems and this and that. And there was a place on 46, Motorsport 46. It was
okay.
called.
By where Brick City was, right?
Yeah. Right around the corner. Yeah.
Little Ferry. Yeah.
So I was in there, and he was walking out of the back or whatever, and I'm like, and there's this one guy, Joel. I think his name was Joel. I used to always bullshit with that worked there. And afterwards, I was like, bro, Patrick Ewing? He's like, yeah, man, we do his car. I was like, that's fucking sick, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He seemed a little cocky, though. You know, he seemed kind of like he didn't want nothing to do with anyone and just walked out. And you know,
That '99 team had Jalen Brunson's dad on it,
yes, I know that.
and it was Marcus Camby, Chris Childs, Chris Dudley, Patrick Ewing, Allen Houston, Larry Johnson, Dennis Scott, Latrell Sprewell, Kurt Thomas, Charlie Ward, Herb Williams. What a great team!
Yeah,
What a great team!
yeah. I guess I forgot Ewing was on that '99 though.
You know what it is? I think wasn't he hurt?
Maybe.
I believe he was hurt a lot of that year.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are good times, man, and it's changed, right? I'm not a big LeBron fan.
I can't stand him.
Everything changed when those
When I
guys.
think LeBron, I think little
Carmelo,
whiny baby. I think he's a whiny little bitch.
Yeah, when they all came into the league, everything changed. They all
Yeah.
got whinier and floppy.
Yeah.
They flop every time they get touched.
Yeah, it's
and-
theatrical. I mean, his theatrics start when he throws that dust in the air. I don't know. You know when he does that?
Oh, with the the rosin.
Whatever. Yeah. Like, all right, man. What's this? Broadway?
Yeah, time to go away. Dude.
Yeah. On that note.
Anywho,
Well,
well, congratulations. Maybe
maybe.
you'll find out. You'll
Okay.
know before us.
That's why we didn't want to talk too much on it. But Elijah Craig, solid PJ stuff there. Good juice. I really like this juice, man. I didn't put a rating on that before.
All right, let's do it up. I'd go 385.
And we never incorporate price into this.
I was gonna.
so-
I was just gonna say the same thing.
for the buck.
If you
it's-
want to throw price in that,
no, let's
I'll
not.
go 415.
We're just doing strictly the
just
juice.
the juice. I'm going 385.
I'm going 3.9.
All right,
So that's where I'm going with that. I would actually.
it's a good score for the juice. The juice.
I'm actually saying 3.95. So let's just say 3.9 average.
All right.
And you said 3.85. Yeah. I bumped it, and I don't know why. I just decided to bump it a little in the end because I'm like, I think it's overall pretty decent stuff
It was good. It was good.
for a nice small batch, 108 proof.
100%.
I think it's good. It would be like a 4
For
if
the price, it'd be a 499.
Yeah, I know.
$40, bro. Hell yeah.
it would have been a 4 if I got a better nose on it, and I got more of a hug on it.
Yeah,
I
you might get
think.
a better. Yeah, the hug is where I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The,
maybe I'm back
the
down
nose,
to
you'll
3.
get it better next time around.
Maybe I'm back down to 3.8. I don't know. Whatever. All
Yeah,
right.
whatever.
On that. Cheers, John.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Thanks for
All
watching.
right, guys.